So, part two, my phone ran out of space. Didn't plan on that. So, I'm actually glad because I saw that it's getting longer than I really would like, and I'd like to wrap up with, okay, finishing what I was saying in terms of half the time I am actually having orgasms to deal with, say, just pain or discomfort of some sort, mental, emotional, physical. I think the last time my tooth was bothering me, so I said, you know what? I know if I have some orgasms, that will help. Or if I notice I'm a bit more irritated. And imagine, girls, guys, if you notice you're just a little more grumpy, irritable, you decided to go ahead and take matters into your own hands and have 1 to 10 orgasms. And you'll be like, all right, I'm good. Chilling now. Whatever. At least for a little while. So one website I wanted to mention is www.eroticpagesofromance.com. I will possibly read an excerpt from the website earlier, but I was looking around to see different ones that I thought would be appealing, and that is one of them. I think it's, it's really a nice combination of sex, but and there are links, I believe, if not, maybe not that site, no, I don't think so actually, but there are many different types of stories to choose from, so just explore for yourself. Don't be afraid, or do your best not to be afraid. Little by little, even if it's just baby steps, do a little something that just makes you feel that much more sexy or alive or sensual, anything. Because these things, when you're stimulated more, again, it's not even always about orgasm. It's simply about tapping into your full potential of feeling alive and being human and being a woman in all its wonderfulness. So I'm going to leave with 2 entries. Yes. But before I do that, I actually want to show, speaking of being womanly, of something to do to help loosen up your hips and start just getting things moving in a certain way that you might not normally. I take for granted that I've been dancing since I could walk, so I just want to show certain movements, especially if you decide to give a vibrator a go, because I know some people are clueless. So if you use your vibrator, like the tip is right here, and you're pressed up against it, but you want to do things like I was talking about, I think you can see my waist here, and going like this, if you talk about exercises, but these are different movements that you can do. That's the undulating one. So you are resting your thighs, and you can even say use a vibrator like this, like sitting on your knees, standing on your knees. But preferably, I like to say do this position, but laying on my back. But doing things, say moving your hips side to side, going up, just doing these kinds of movements, like belly dancers. Actually, belly dancers, one of the reasons why it's really good for you and why some do it is because it trains these muscles, specifically for childbirth, but I'm sure for sexual pleasure too. So, just put some of your favorite music on, whatever the speed is, but circles, ladies and gentlemen. Cycles and circles are our friends. So again, like doing these kinds of things, like undulating, going back, and even say rolling, with your own rhythm, with your own breath. So you'd be inhaling and exhaling as you push, say, everything out through your clitoris or that area, that region, and then relax and exhale and push. And sometimes if you want to rest, as they talk about in yoga class, take a rest in child's pose. Take a rest. It's all up to you. Just try to make that space. More often than not, don't allow yourself to be neglected, and please don't blame it on anybody else, because let me tell you, most guys, whether they're having sex with a woman or not, many do masturbate and just don't think twice about it, and it's just the norm. So, ladies, please, it is up to us, and it would really, in my opinion, I'd like to at least try to see, will it possibly make our world a better place? Definitely on a microcosmic level, in my opinion. But, you know, what's the harm in experimenting and finding out for yourself? If not, fine. Go back to not having hardly any orgasms and living a less orgasmic and stimulating life. But, you know, I think that at least trying it out will do a world of good. If not, it's just for you, maybe for others around you. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe check it out. So, okay, I'm going to end with 2 readings. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too long. One is, I don't even know the date. Sometime after January, though. Okay. This is in honor of the moon, too, because it is waning now. It was a full moon, I think, a couple days ago. I do love the moon. The moon cradling me. I'm hanging there, dangling by my belly button. I am pulled, yet pulling. We cradle each other. Do you not deserve the greatest praises, dear moon? Listening night after night to my ceaseless adorations, recognizing them all, reflecting the same. Brilliant light dazzling in the night, I am imprisoned like a deer in headlights, fixated on beauty, even in frightening form, exquisiteness and awe. My breath becomes secondary. I almost die, but you give me back life to live another moment, transfixed on you. For this I stay in humble gratitude forever. Realizing the sun, feeling the sun, being the sun, and exploring more. Yeah, I'm going to end on this because I love how, for those who might know a really popular gospel song, this is an allusion to that at the end. So we're tying in the spiritual realm with the sensual realm, like that quote by Beethoven. I love music is the mediator between the spiritual and the sensual life. They are part and parcel. Heaven on earth is here for us all. And orgasms, let me tell you, do feel like the marriage, one of the greatest marriages and experiences of heaven on earth. So please, let's have more of them and not feel ashamed of them. They're wonderful. Let's celebrate them. And I'm not asking you to make your own video or to, you know, tell all your neighbors about it. But trust me, it will come through in a very good and positive way. No one's going to fault you. Well, if they do, if someone faults you for that, then maybe they're the kind of person you don't want in your life. Just maybe. So, in any case, this is the last entry from Wednesday, January 17th, 2000. Dearest one, caress this body and rape my mind. Glide through my essence and leave a trace so all may follow. I surrender control. I control surrender. Breathe me in and out, inside of you, outside of you. Make love all around me. You're so persuasive. You're so pervasive. Massive. Your love is greater than these thoughts clearly show. Massive. Show me how great thou art. Let's all show each other how great thou art. Thank you for watching. May you have a wonderful time exploring.